Hey y'all, Curly Kiki here. In my last video I showed you how I wash and condition, and now I'm going to show you how I detangle and stretch my hair. Now the left side of my head is already in 2 sections, but what I really want to do is end up with twists at the end, and I don't want 4 twists, I want 6. So I'm taking that left side of my head and dividing it into the first third. Now I'm using aloe vera gel mixed with water, and I'm just going to spray that all over that section so that I can close my cuticles and just try to get some sheen. Next, I'm going to use some Tresemme Naturals conditioner. It's got fantastic slip. It's creamy but not too thick, and I put about a tablespoon amount in each section and just smooth it through my hair. Feels amazing. And last but not least, I'm going to be using the leave-in conditioner from the Carol's Daughter Manoi line. Now you can't have a good detangling session as a curly girl without a good wide tooth comb, and I have a really good one. And when I detangle, I start at the end of my hair and I work from the ends to the roots. It usually takes me about 2 to 3 minutes to detangle a section. It sort of depends on the texture of that hair. The hair in the front of my head is a looser texture, so I can detangle it pretty quickly. But the trick is definitely to start at the ends and work your way up to the roots. As I detangle, I'm pulling out my shed hairs and just sort of holding on to them so I can figure out at the end exactly how much hair I've lost. When a section is detangled, I just twist it and just let it hang. So I've just twisted the first third on the left side, and what I'm going to do next is twist the next 2 sections, and then we'll move over to the right side. Now here is where I'm sectioning the right hand side of my head, and I want to use this moment to talk about why I do not hair type. The hair in the front of my head has a really loose wave pattern. The ends don't really spiral, and then wait a minute, what is this foolishness in the middle of this is another doggone mini twist. There are still mini twists in my head, y'all. Okay, so anyway, in the middle of my head, the texture is more cottony. I don't know if you can see that hair that I'm lifting. And then in the back, the hair is completely different. And there is another mini twist. So I got mini twist foolishness going all over my head. But look at the texture in the back. It doesn't look anything like that texture that's in the middle. So I don't know how to do a hair type. You know, it's all over the place. There's spirals, there's Z curls, there's waves, it's kinky, curly, coily, wonderful, and I can't give it a letter or a number. Whenever I find a big knot in my hair, I am really careful with it and I work it apart as gently as I can. I pull each strand out from the knot, but sometimes it can't be saved. Sometimes you've done all the separating you can and you just have to clip off a little bit of hair, and it's okay. You know, it's just hair. Right here, I'm just doing a really impromptu length check just to see what's going on with the back of my head. Not bad. So I have finished my detangling process. To detangle the whole head and get all 6 twists in place took about 25 minutes. This is how much hair was shed, which is fantastic for 4 weeks of no combing or really manipulating the hair at all. What I do next is I prepare to air dry my hair, and I like to air dry for about an hour or so in a t-shirt. And so I pull the t-shirt over my head, and then I get ready to stretch the hair. I don't want to have a whole lot of shrinkage if I can avoid it. So I'm going to take each twist and just gently pull it as far as I can around the head, and just use a bobby pin so that it'll dry in that stretched out position instead of shrinking up to my ear. I'm going to do the same thing with all 6 twists. Now that my hair is pinned and is stretching, I want to wrap it up a little bit. A t-shirt will do a really good job with helping me with the drying process. I'm on a no heat challenge, so I'm not going to sit under a dryer. But all I'm going to do is take that t-shirt and wrap it around my head gently and just tuck it in place. I usually leave it on for about an hour, and it soaks up a good amount of moisture. And if it's bedtime, I put my night scarf on and I go to bed. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.